exposing ZalavadiaGotAngry dude as the man-child that he is. As the 5-year-old, he says that he is 12-year-old boy or 13. But judging by how he acts on YouTube, I highly doubt it that he even is 12-year-old. And I don't know how he is actually even using YouTube without actually even being 18-year-old or at least 16. I think he's most likely using his mom's account, most likely, or maybe YouTube Kids app he's using, most likely. And ZalavadiaGotAngry is actually throwing temper tantrums over nothing. When I'm trying to talk with him or reason with him, simply he's answering. He's then saying that I am acting as his father all the freaking time, and repeats that he wants to die because of me. Although he's actually making his own life miserable by himself with his dumb behavior, with his bad and stubborn behavior, all the time, like getting angry over nothing. I'm simply like saying what he is actually doing. And I don't think that ZalavadiaGotAngry dude even deserves his subscribers whatsoever. I just want his subscribers to see how he's actually behaving, explaining how he's all the freaking time behaving, all the freaking time getting all angry, and he's only exposing himself as the baby and chronic complainer and toxic loser that he really is. He's not just complaining about everything. He's also bragging about his subscribers. And he's bragging that he's 12-year-old boy or 13 all the freaking time. That's immature. That's very immature. Clearly can tell when a person acts mature or not. When the person acts or don't act mature, that I can easily tell, and ZalavadiaGotAngry clearly acts immature. And yeah, and I simply want what's best for him to stop this. And I wanna simply, like, what's best for him, really. For him. That's why I am actually all the time telling him to stop those complaints. And here is for him, for that loser who knows zero about anything. Oh no. Oh, I know. I have a different browser. Forgot that I have Firefox. web browser as well. So here. Yeah, here I only search two things. So copying means making a similar or identical version of, or reproduce or imitate the style or behavior of. Nor in Wikipedia. For that delusional loser, ZalavadiaGotAngry. It's a proof that as a sniper wolf never copied anyone. Copying is the duplication of information or an artifact based on an instance of that information or artifact, not using the process that originally generated it. With another forms of information, copying is only possible to a limited degree of accuracy, which depends on the quality of the equipment used and the skill of the operator. There is some inevitable generation loss, deterioration and accumulation of noise, loss, deterioration and noise, random small changes from original to copy when copies are made. This deterioration accumulates with each generation. With digital forms of information, copying is perfect. Copy and paste is frequently used by a computer user when they select and copy an area of text or content. Copying rates. The concept copying has a particular significance in certain areas of law. In each the primary areas intellectual property law, a number of cases have found the question of what exactly constitutes the kind of copying prohibited by law, especially in areas such as copyright law. A related concept is plagiarism. Copying others' work passing it off as one's own. Many schools will take plagiarism to academic suspension or even the failure of a course. That's what copying is. So delete never copied anyone. And now another thing. Oh. Doxing is a form of harassment that involves publicly exposing someone's private information, such as their name, address, job, or other identifying info without their consent, which is exactly what I said. So that loser ZalavadiaGotAngry multiple times yesterday. Now I'm showing him that is doxing. Doxing is the act of publicly providing personal identifiable information about an individual or organization, usually via the internet and without their consent. That's in Wikipedia. Historically, the term has been used to refer to both the aggregation of this information from public databases and social media websites like Facebook and the publication of previously private information obtained through criminal or otherwise fraudulent means, such as hacking and social engineering. The aggregation and provision of previously published material is generally legal. Though it may be subject to laws concerning stalking and intimidation, doxing may be carried out by reasons such as running, shaming, extortion, and vigilante aid to law enforcement. That's what it is. So, summing it all up, like I said, so Zalavadia got angry. As a sniper wolf, never done doxing or copying of anyone's work. She never done neither, because she never shared anyone's information publicly. With anyone. So, summing all up, Zalavadia is wrong, and he simply is making a fool out of himself without actually even making through research like I just now did. Now he sees how stupid he is. Hating on me without any reason. He's only making his own life insufferable with his stubbornness. And I hope that he'll learn from his mistakes, and that as he will grow up, that he'll realize how dumb he was, that he was the one who was being stubborn and was like all the time like acting childish. And use this as a learning curve for himself, and will grow up. All I'm saying is that he must grow up, that he must accept that someone could be more knowledgeable than he is. End of.